Good afternoon. My name is Arpita Roy, a student of 8th semester IT branch from Global College of Engineering and Management. Today, I'm going to talk about my final year major project based on inventory management system, which is named as INVSys. So before going ahead, I would like to thank Ma'am Ziba Vishwakarma, who is the guide of my project, and the HODs of the department CS and IT, Saurabh Sharma sir and Vishal Paranjpe sir. Okay, so traditional inventory management systems faces several challenges like manual data entry, which are prone to errors, time-consuming process that lacks real-time data. These methods often lead to discrepancies in stock levels, inefficient resource allocations, and increased operational costs. Additionally, manual tracking makes it difficult to quickly respond to market trends, demands, and integrate with other business functions. So, what's the solution? INVSys. As I told, it's an inventory management system. INVSys is computerized inventory management system addresses these issues by issues like reduced cost, enhanced operational efficiency, improves customer satisfaction, accurate real-time data on stock quantities, track sales trends, manage customers and billings. So these issues are addressed by providing automated real-time tracking of the inventory. The system streamlines operations, reduces errors, and improves efficiency through features like stock updates, integrating with other operations, and planning by providing a user-friendly interface. As a result, business can maintain optimal inventory levels, reduced costs, and enhance overall customer satisfaction. Also, researchers says that most of the underlying inventory management system lacks good UI and some fails to link the different operations, which leads to compromise the client's satisfactory levels. So these are the outlines that I would cover for the rest of the presentation. An inventory management system efficiently tracks and controls a business inventory levels, orders, sales, and deliveries in real time. It automates processes like stock replenishment and order processing by reducing errors and saving time. By maintaining optimal stock levels, it prevents overstocking, stockouts, and minimizing costs. Integrating with other operations, it ensures seamless information flow, improves operational efficiency, and enhances customer satisfaction. So as you can see, these are the advantages provided by an inventory management system, or we can also say that these are the basic roles of an inventory management system. Objectives and purposes. To reduce paperwork, as a traditional inventory management systems, nothing but data maintained in diaries were nothing but the data that were maintained in huge diaries or registries. Next is to make the computerized systems. This eliminates the need of maintaining manual copies or diaries and also adds it to the agenda of Digital India. To help companies keep a proper track of their records, as all the data would be computerized, there will be proper record of the stocks present and stocks can be further sold. Large storage of data. As a computerized data, we can store large number of data. As today, the minimum memory provided with the systems is at least 250 GB. To enhance overall production, faster searching and accuracy, faster information retrieval, to increase the operational speed, all are the objectives and purposes that are targeted by this inventory management system. Okay, so these are the hardware and software specifications. Like the front end GUI is Java Swing. Java Swing is basically a GUI toolkit for Java used for creating graphical user interface for the Java programs. Now, the programming language is Java. Reason why Java being chosen is because it is a high-level programming language. Database is handled by MySQL. Database connectivity is managed using JDBC API. Backend tool is JavaDB. IDE used is NetBeans 8.2. Operating system version is Windows 10. System is dual core, and amount of memory required, that is RAM required, is 1 GB or more. Okay, so this is the data flow diagram that shows that how the flow of data through the processes in the systems are represented. We can see how informations are flowing from the processes like inventory management, supplier management, customer management, product management, purchase management. Earlier, all these systems used to be different. There used to be different inventory, there used to be different supplier management, customer management, product management. But this system has integrated all these functions. So we can see the information of this can flow into it, the information of this can flow into it. Ultimately, all the information of the different processes can flow into one process, and hence the entire process of inventory management is unified. Okay, so this is the ER diagram of the system. It serves as the foundation for creating a structured database that is used to manage the products, orders, customers, supplies, customers and billings, etc. These are some of the future perspectives that are kept in mind to be included into this project for the future future days. Like we have barcode scanning, data analytics for predictive picking, smart inventory forecasting for improved purchasing. Now the question arises, why only these? Because barcode scanning are great tools for inventory management and control, as it can speed up the process for both shipping and receiving goods, ensure a more accurate count of what's on hand. In fact, predictive analysis also helps businesses optimize their inventory levels, minimize the cost, and reduces the risk of overstocking or stockouts. So these are some of the advantages that are offered by this project. The first one is satisfy the user requirement. After all, the GUI is designed in a so friendly manner that it will obviously satisfy the user requirements. In fact, people from non-technical background can also learn working the system. Next is easy to understand both by the user as well as the operator, and no extra money required as it's completely offline. Yeah, there is no internet, means the project does not consumes internet or data or any extra charges, so it's completely offline, no extra money required. Has a good user interface. After all, it is designed with the help of Java Swing, which provides a very interactive graphical user interface. And it is multi-user feature supported. Yes, different users can have access to it. Only the requirement is that every user should have an associated ID and password for their login as part of their login credentials, and they can have access to the system. Okay, like everything has two sides. So the system, if it has advantages, it has disadvantages too. So let's see some of them. This is this is not online. So the not online is has an advantage and is a disadvantage too in the either way. It's not online. So database performance, also the database performance, because as the database would grow after a certain amount of time, it can be little difficult to retrieve the data. After all, it is based on the running of the CPU, and limited integration capabilities. Must have PC and laptop. Yes, to access this project, there has to be a laptop, since this cannot be workable, doable by the phones. And the security is a concern, because as I told that multiple users can have access to it. Every user must have an associated credential with it. So if any user gets access to the database in which there is the data present about every user and their login credentials, and if that database gets manipulated, then the security then we can say that the security of this system is compromised. Let's see some of the snapshots of the project. Yeah, this is how the interfaces of the project is designed. This is the first image is basically the login credential that will ask for the user. This the user has to provide the user ID in this blank and the password. These are simple two buttons used. Clear button. This clear button will remove all the data in case in present in those blanks, and login button will obviously take you to the next page. Then this is another. This is the home page basically of the project. It has these options: a user option, a category option, an order, and customer. User option will have that information about all the users who are using this project. Categories is basically, after all, this inventory management system is all about the products. So to what all categories, what all products belongs to, such informations are there in this particular field. And products are basically information about all the products. After all, we are assuming, or I am assuming, that this project will be used by any shopkeeper. Suppose, let's say. So obviously the shopkeeper will maintain data about what all products the person is selling in their shop. Is the items related to grocery, or the items related to medicine? It depends from shopkeeper to shopkeeper. So information related to those products present into this. This is the orders. Orders is the final billing page. That is, it is this. Clicking on this, orders will lead to this page. I'll come to it. And the next one is customers. This is the information about all the customers who will be coming to the shop and buying the things. So it will be the data about the customers, at what day the customer, what was the name of the customer, whosoever XYZ customer done the shopping, etc. This is basically this particular snapshot is basically the data that the data where the data about the products, what all products the shops sold. In case the shopkeepers want to add on certain new products, that introduce certain new products to its database, this is the neat interface provided to the shopkeeper. They can quickly, and these are so user friendly. I told anywhere anyone with no technical background can also have can learn using this. They can simply have to give some product ID, the name of the product, the quantity, and the description and the data, and clicking on these add, delete, edit button, the data will get stored into the database. Add button will help to store the product into the database. Delete will help to delete any particular record. Edit will help to edit, in case bring about certain moderations. And home button will again take to this final page. Next is this customer. This snapshot is also customer. These are some random data that has been entered. Again, if some new customers comes, see, a shop has either a shop has their regular customers, or some new customers comes onto the shop. If there are regular customers, the data will be already present into their database. If there are new customers, then the new data can be added. Simply give a customer ID, their name, their phone number, and these are the meanings of these buttons are as usual. And then, as I told, that this clicking on this order page will lead to this billing page. This is a very neat design. Uh, this is the final billing page that will come when the person will come to make out billing. So this is here there's a customer list. Customer list will show the name of the customer who has come to do the billing. The product list will show the, basically contains the products, what all the customers, because customer will buy, because what all the products will buy, those all products will be mentioned into this product list only. So it is important to show these two lists. And order ID, this order ID has to be same with the product ID. After all, some concept of primary key has been introduced behind the scenes, so it is important to be matched. Then the quantity has to be mentioned. Whosoever customer wants to buy whatsoever quantity of the product, that has to be mentioned, and the price of the product. All these informations can be gathered from this product list. And then clicking on this add to order button, the data will be added onto this small database. And here the name of the customer will be reflected, and the real date and time will be also mentioned here. There's a print button shown here. The print button will print it, and here the total amount will be shown. View orders will take you to the view orders button will take you to the database that shows all the orders. And again, clicking on home button will take you to the home page. And this is the home page as told earlier. And this is the logout button that will finally get you off the system. Okay, this is the bibliography, which means from where all I have gathered the data that has helped me to create this presentation as well as the project. From GitHub, from YouTube, Stack Overflow, Google, Tutorials Point, W3 CS Course. Thank you.